Hey guys. So how is everybody? Ooh, let me fix my chair. I am good. You guys might have seen I posted earlier that I'm aggravated, but I really am good. I needed a boost this morning, and so I thought, Mindy, what could you do? Hey Billy Sue, what could you do that would put you in a good mood? And let me fix this. This looks silly. Sweater weather. And I decided, it's your launch day. Yay, April. I decided to do something that always puts me, puts me in a good mood. And that is talking to you guys about some of my favorite stuff. So, I know the other day, whenever our new makeup brushes came in, I was in the car line at school, and so I was kind of going over with everybody what they do and how they work, but I didn't really have good service, so it dropped halfway through. So now I've been using these brushes for, I've been using these brushes for a while now, and I wanted to go back through and show you about them and tell you about how you can get them on sale, because they are absolutely amazing. But before I do that, what's everybody up to today? Anybody got big plans? I know April's having her Aloette launch party. That's awesome. Aw, thanks, cuz. And so that is exciting, and I'm just working on sales celebration. We have our big sales celebration on Saturday, and then in November we have all kinds of new expos going on. Car shopping, I want to go car shopping. I'm not cleaning my house. Nope. Anyway, we've got big expos in November, so I'm working on how I want my booth to look. Hey, I have a question. If you were to walk up to an Aloette booth at like a vendor event or an expo or something, what would you want to see? Like, if you were to walk up to an Aloette booth, would you want to get a free mini makeover at the Aloette booth? Would you like makeup tips and tricks? Would you like to be able to shop like a bento bar, like with our little bento boxes where you customize them with your makeup colors? Would you want to do that? Would you want to see, like if you were to, my cousin Kevin, he does cars. If you were to walk up to an Aloette booth at, let's say you're going to a Christmas market, all right, and you walk up to it, what do you want to see there? Like, do you want to see things that you could get as gifts? Do you want to see, like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. We usually do the enzyme peel demo at the Aloette booths and that sort of thing, but I'd just love to know what you guys would be looking for if you were to walk up to an Aloette booth. New products, that's what I was thinking too. Speaking of new products, I was gonna show you guys our new makeup brushes, and I'm gonna do that in just a second, but I want to tell you about this stuff right here. This is called Face It. A lot of times people are asking me about something that they can use that will like immediately help with like crow's feet, lines around your eyes, expression lines and wrinkles. And I had a sweet lady come to my office the other day, and I have a little vanity over here. So if you guys ever want to pop in for a makeover or a skincare consultation, I would love for you to do that. That's one of my favorite things to do. But I had a lady come in, and we were talking about these like expression lines and wrinkles that people get here, crow's feet. Yeah, it does. Here between your eyes, those sort of things. And this product always amazes me every time I use it on somebody, because it is like an instantaneous type of product. Like as soon as you use it and you rub it in really well, you notice a noticeable difference in deep lines and wrinkles. So this is one of those kind of wow products. Like, I want to look younger, and I want to look younger right now. This Face It literally does it. I took some before and after pictures of that lady, but I didn't ask her if I could share them, so I can't do that. But I do have a good before and after picture from our corporate office of somebody that used this Face It. The reason why it works, it has something in it called stevia side, which is a sugar derivative, but it helps to, what it does is when you apply it, it goes into your skin, and it helps to restore moisture to your skin cells. And so it's basically like if you take a dried out kitchen sponge, right, and you put a little water on it and it puffs up, right? That's what it does for the skin on in those expression areas. It goes down into your skin, it delivers into your cells, and so if you have a wrinkle that's like this and it goes down into your skin cells, it puffs them up. So it helps to smooth out all of that area. So that's Face It, and I really, really like this. Now I don't have wrinkles, but I'm not bragging, I just don't have them. I've been using this skincare for 14 years, but this is, I love putting this on people because it really, like, it's like a wow thing. So that's the Face It Anti-Wrinkle Serum. And a little bit goes a long way. You take like, you take like half of a pump, right? Which is just a very, you can't hardly even see that, a very little bit. Rub it on those fingers and then rub it really well into those areas. So if you do like a half a pump of this stuff is gonna last you probably at least 6 months. And here in the US, it's $54.95. So Face It Serum is $54.95, and I started with that because I wanted to show you a way that you can get our brand new 5-piece professional makeup brush set on sale. So should you decide that you wanted to get Face It, you could get, we have this brand new 5-piece professional makeup brush set. You could take this and get it, instead of, it retails for $55, I think is the retail price on the brush set. But when you spend $40 or more this month on Aloette, you can get our brand new brush set for $24.95. So that's pretty awesome. And I'm going to show you how these brushes work. Now, I did already put my makeup on this morning, but still, I think I can kind of give you an accurate description of how all of this works by showing you. This brush is the liquid foundation brush, and this, honestly, I was not super excited about this brush whenever I saw it was going to be in the set, because I thought, like, what do I need that for? I usually used our Ultra Finish foundation, but this is the best brush that you will put your hands on as far as concealer goes and like lightening up around your eye area. Let me show you how it works. This is our Conceal Duo, right? So it has the lighter shade and the medium shade. What I normally do is I take this concealer brush and it's a liquid foundation brush. I rub it there in the light, and you just go right here in the corner of your eye, where it's the darkest, and then work your way down and out. And when you do that, it gets completely rid of all of those shadows around your eyes where you normally would have dark circles. You get that shadow right here. When you put the concealer on, like lightly, like light little strokes with this concealer brush, liquid foundation brush, see how it just brightens and lightens up your whole eye area, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna put a little bit of Ultra Finish on top of that so I don't look like I'm just completely blurred out around my eyes. All right, so that is that liquid brush. Now the other thing though is I realized that I really started using our liquid foundation a lot more that I have, now that I have this liquid brush. We have a great oil-free liquid foundation that you can put on with this brush. The color that I use is called Amaretto. It's kind of our medium shade. And this is great to put it on with. And when you put your liquid foundation on with this, put just a dab on the brush, and then you just kind of go like in downward motion all over your face. You don't want to push your makeup up into your pores. But this is a great brush. I love this brush. Everybody needs this brush. So that is the liquid brush that comes in that brush set. All right, now the next brush I'm going to show you is this guy. Look how big this is. Okay, hold on, let me grab something. Okay, I just want to give you guys a good comparison here. This is our powder brush that comes in our regular brush set, all right? So this is the powder brush that comes. These have real wooden handles. They're made out of 100% AAA goat hair, and they are wonderful. But here is the new one. It's big, right? And it's fluffy. It's super fluffy. These are synthetic bristles. Some are wavy, some are straight. It feels like a cloud. Like it is literally so soft and so fluffy, and it is wonderful to use for highlighter. So if you use highlighter, we have 2 colors of highlighter. And if you don't use highlighter yet, maybe it's time you got started. We have 2 colors of highlighter. We have Moscato, which is kind of our, I call it our unicorn highlighter because it's got that pinky iridescent shimmer to it. That's the Moscato highlighter. And then we have the diamond highlighter, which is more your subdued, makes your skin tone a little bit warmer highlighter. But you can do either one of them with this big fluffy brush. So I'm going to show you just for example. I'll do the diamond. Put some on this brush here, and then you would just do that. Like I said, I already put my makeup on, but you would just do that just on the tops of your cheeks and right between your eyes, and then on the bridge of your nose, and it gives you that healthy glow, right? Okay, so that's the big fluffy brush here. You also can use this with our translucent veil powder. If you use the liquid foundation, you can take the translucent veil, take this big fluffy brush, and put that all over your face just to kind of set your makeup for the day. So that brush comes in the new 5-piece set as well. If you're just jumping on, I'm just showing you our new 5-piece professional makeup brush set. It's our Pro Tools, and they're on sale this month. They're on purchase with purchase. When you buy any $40 worth of any Aloette product this month, you'll be able to get our new Pro Tools set for $24.95. It's going to retail for $55, but you can add this to any order. $40 or more for $24.95. And I was doing this the other day in the car line, but I used up my data plan. My car has Wi-Fi, and it ran out. So I didn't get to finish, so I figured I would do this today. Plus, I was kind of in a funky mood, so this is my favorite thing to do. So why not, right? Okay, so I showed you those 2 brushes. Now, the next brush I want to show you is the, basically it's just a blush brush, but it also is substantially larger than our normal brush set, okay? And what I've found about this brush, I don't know if it's because of the synthetic bristles, I don't know if it's because of the angle, but guys, when you put your blush on with this, you just tap your blush, like literally. Here's the new tourmaline blush right here. Tap it. That's plenty. Plenty. So it doesn't take much. It gives you really good even distribution of color when you use this brush. It's angled. It's also great with the angle. You can do the bronzer. You can do some contouring right here in the hollows of your cheeks with this. With that angled brush, makes it really easy to do that. All right. So that is this angled blush brush that comes in this set. There's 2 more brushes, so y'all hang with me, okay? So I showed you the first 3. Our liquid foundation brush, which I also use for concealer and do right here around my eyes for sure. Then we have our big, huge, fluffy powder brush that's great for highlighter. We've got this blush brush that's an angled brush, and it only takes just a little tiny bit of blush. And this, I mean, y'all, whenever we first got these brushes, we pulled them out of the box, and Blake was like, now that is a substantial brush set there. I mean, they are like, I figured they were going to be smaller than this, more lightweight, but these are some awesome, you can tell that these brushes are really going to last a long time. So there's those 3. The last 2 I'm going to show you are the shadow brushes that come in there. All right, so we have one shadow brush, and then we have an angled liner brush. So this shadow brush really is kind of multi-purpose. You can do lots of things with this shadow brush. First of all, you can do like your all over color with this, like going right underneath your brow to highlight your brow bone there. All right. You can use this in the crease of your eye to do your contour. One of my favorite things to do right now, because I'm all about this Moscato highlighter, is you can put it here using this brush. You can just really dab and concentrate the color, because these synthetic bristles really hold on to that color really well, and you get a really good shimmer right here. I'm gonna be so fixed up, y'all. I'm gonna have to go to Walmart or something. Anyway, so this is the shadow brush that comes in here, and I found that this brush, it's really easy to switch colors too. It's very easy to clean. Just to give you guys a little tip, you know those little microfiber, like they kind of look like a washcloth, but you can get them like in the cosmetics section at Walmart if you're over there, which I don't know why you'd be over there because we got all this stuff here. But hop over there and get one of those little microfiber cloths, and then you can just kind of swipe your brush on it totally cleans it, and then you can go from one color to the other using this same brush. So that's a shadow brush. And then we have this angled liner brush. Now, I am still a huge fan. Hold on, let me show you the other one. I am still a huge fan of this liner brush. This is the traditional liner brush that comes in our classic brush set. I love this brush for a finer line of eyeliner. I like to wet this brush and put my liner on. It makes it look like a liquid, all right? But I love this brush because it makes it easier to do that smoky look, the smudge look. You can put your liner on dry. So what I'm gonna do so you guys can see this is I'm just gonna dip this into our black powder eyeliner right here. Hey everybody. I'm just gonna dip this into our black powder eyeliner and show you guys, because you can kind of get more of a smoky, more kind of dramatic liner look when you use this. See that? Can you tell a difference? Because that's with the new brush. Hold on, his hair. That's with, this morning I did my eyeliner with this brush on this eye. You get more of a thin, more liquidy looking line when you wet this brush. When you use this brush and you do it dry, you get more of that thick, smoky, kind of glamorous look, right? And amber, yes. Oh my gosh, I know. I've been using these brushes too forever, the traditional brushes. And so when we said we were coming out with a new set, I was like, why? Because we got the best brushes, right? But what I found is that I reach for both sets now. It's like a happy little family. They're all together in my brush holder now. So that is the liner brush. The other thing about this liner brush is you can do your brows with it too. So you can take this and dip it into, I usually use, for my eyebrows, I use one of our, either our powder brush, our pencil liner, or if I'm gonna use a brush, I'll use this baked eyeshadow, and then you can just gently kind of fill your brows in using this brush as well. So that is this new Pro Tools brush set. It's 5 pieces, and like I said, when you get started on, or you reorder $40 worth of product this month, then you can get a Pro Tools brush set for $24.95. It's a good deal. And just like you gals said, you've been using your brush set forever. I've been using my brush set forever. I'm telling you, when you get your hands on these brushes, you're going to realize that this is going to be a brush set as well that you are going to be using for decades. And it's very, very easy to clean because the bristles are synthetic. They dry perfectly back into shape, just like they were when you pulled them out of the package. So that's the brush set. So I talked to you guys about Face It, which is for expression lines and wrinkles. If you ever in the past used our Line Relief Concentrate, this is the best new version of it. It gives you those same results but more quickly and more dramatically. So if you have those crepey, crinkly lines around your eyes or in between your eyes, expression lines, maybe around your lips, this is your morning time serum that's going to plump all that up and get rid of them. So and this retails for $54.95. So if you got this, then you could get the brush set for $24.95 instead of $55. Something else I wanted to tell you guys about that's on sale, because I just grab these every time I want to use lip color now, are these 2 new lip glosses, liquid lip shines. There's Buttercream, which is the more kind of nude color, which I believe is what I put on today. So that just gives you kind of that glossy but not a lot of color look. Can you guys see that? All right, so that's Buttercream, right? And then, yeah, Shannon, yes, the Face Set is Line Relief's cooler, younger sister. Kind of like me and my sister. I'm just kidding. My sister's cooler than me. She's older than me, but she's cooler than me. And then this is the Perfectly Pink. My sister watches this. I'll put this on the top. Here is Perfectly Pink. It's more of that pinky color, but it's glossy and pretty. All right, so bottom is buttercream, top is perfectly pink. Let's see if we can do this. There we go. See? See how that one's pinker, that one's more brown. All right, so anyway, I'm in a better mood already. So thank you for humoring me, y'all. I just haven't been able to shake this funk this morning, and selling Aloette is one of my favorite things to do. Talking about Aloette is one of my favorite, it is my most favorite thing to do. So hopping on here and talking to you guys about Aloette has sure been a mood booster. So I want to re-ask the question that I asked at the beginning. Thank you. And that is this. I'm getting ready for some markets. I have Mistletoe Market that's coming up in Baton Rouge. I have something called, I can't find my paper for it, but it's called Dazzle Days. Here it is, maybe. Dazzle Days. I have Dazzle Days coming up in Conway, Arkansas in November. And I'm just wondering, you walk up to an Aloette booth, right? What do you want to see? What do you want to experience? Do you want to sit down for a second and get your makeup touched up? Do you want to learn how to fill in your brows using our Oh Wow Brow? Do you want a demonstration of our best skincare products? Do you want to be able to buy product at a discount? What do you want to see when you walk up to a booth at an expo or at a vendor event? So I'm looking for some inspiration for my booths that I'm working on. All right. Oh, yeah, Rachel. Okay, the best product for dark circles. What is the best product for dark circles? That's a great question. Advanced Eye Recovery Pro is the best eye product that we have, bar none. Advanced Eye Recovery Pro is the platinum eye serum, and the reason why I like it the most is because it covers all of the bases. It works for dark circles, it works for puffiness, it gives you long-term results for lines and wrinkles, it helps with hoodie, crepey eyelids. So that is a great product for dark circles. And then of course we have Eyewitness, which is wonderful. It's like your shot of caffeine for your eyes in the morning. So that's a great one. But if you were to say what is the best product for eyes all the way around, I would say for your long-term result, Advanced Eye Recovery. For your short-term result, Face It, for real. Face it, face those wrinkles, get rid of them using Face It. All right, so thank you for the feedback. Discounts, easy holiday look, so I don't look like a goof at parties. I like that. I don't want to look like a goof at parties either. So I'm thinking if I had a bento bar where people could come up and I could show them what would go in their bento box, give them the perfect combination of makeup for themselves, that would be a good thing to do, right? Now you guys know about these bentos. I'll show you the bento real quick. All right, so this is a bento box here. All right, and it's a bento box like a bento is a Japanese little box where you put different foods in little compartments. It's basically like a Japanese Lunchable, if that makes sense. So we named ours a bento box because it's totally customizable. You can put little bitty things in there that are perfect for you. So this is our bento box, and so I already have an ultra finish foundation in here. So if you were to walk up to a booth, like at my booth at the vendor events, would it be fun to be able to pick up an empty bento, right, and then fill it with colors just for yourself? So like on this one, we could do your foundation, which is here, and then we could do like a cheek color over here on that side, right? And then it's funny, working out a deal with my cousin Kevin. And then you could put some eyeshadows in there, right? So like Fortune. I think this would be a good idea. Would you want to be able to walk up to the booth and be able to fill up one of these bento boxes? I think that's fun. I just want to make sure that, you know, I am doing what is going to be most effective and fun for these ladies who come to these expos. So right there, I just customized a bento with the Black Onyx Eye Definer, Buff, and Fortune cheek color and foundation. And I got a little on my thumb too. So, all right guys, that's it. I'm going to move on. I am in a much better mood now. I am going to finish working on my sales celebration for this weekend. I am going to finish my layout and my design for these booths I've got going on. And hopefully if you guys have any questions about anything I went over today, or if you want to place an order, shoot me an inbox and I will get you fixed up. All right, bye.